Yeah, acquisition syndrome is not good. You shouldn't be getting more gear and all that. You should be working with what you have. You should be working around what you have to get best results and all of that. Yeah. We know that that's true. Yeah, but then on the contrary, I'll be showing you in this video why you should be getting more gear. Yeah, get more stuff. Yeah, you're not shooting much and all that. Yeah, but get more gear. Yeah, gear acquisition syndrome is a real thing, and it affects a lot of creators. It actually even prevents us from even being creative, being actually creative, and putting up stuff out there, because you just feel that the dopamine of getting new gear and fills us with so much satisfaction that we feel that we can't do anything better except we get something new, something more powerful to step up our game. At the end of the day, many of us never really step up our game. We just get stuck there, get a new gear, do a few things we did, and then we think of getting up something else and all that. While that might not be a good thing, yeah, you shouldn't be getting up stuff and not putting it into good use. You should actually use what you have the best. There are many reasons why anyone might want to get new gear. You might want to start shooting new stuff. You might want to, improve your game. You might want to get better at something, and because of that, you need to actually get new gear. In that case, if what you have can't do the job at all, can't get it done the way it should be, and there's a good reason why you should get new gear to accomplish that thing that you're able to accomplish with what you have on ground, I think that's a reason to actually get new gear. A good example will be having a camera that shoots 720p video, and you want to make stuff that will go on big screens, that will need that very good quality, crisp, sharpness and all that, and very good details basically. You might need to upgrade your gear in that case. While most cameras actually now, the least will be shooting 1080p. That might not be a very good example, but you get the idea. If you have a 720p and you want to shoot weddings and shoot stuff, the least you should have in 1080p camera. In that case, you should upgrade. Not that you can't do much with 720p, but there is a big difference in details when it comes to comparing 720p with 1080p, and now we even have 4K. 4K is like the new norm now. Everyone shoots 4K. You can't compare 720p and 4K. That's quite wide. In that case, I think you should upgrade. Another reason to upgrade will be to learn. Now, there is two sides to this, because learning comes in different ways. You could learn about what your gear can do and find workarounds to make your gear do what you are seeing or what you want to conceive and all that. But then there's also the side of trying to achieve something you probably don't even know about, but is on new camera or new gear or new lights or new whatever gear it is, basically. There is no workaround, that you can use your current gear to achieve that. So in that case, you might need to upgrade. New gear gives opportunities to learn new stuff. It also helps you learn what is industry standard too. I started shooting video on my phone before I moved to using a mirrorless camera, which I'm shooting on right now. And when I moved to a mirrorless camera, I was shooting 1080p videos predominantly for most of my stuff. But then as time goes on, I had to shoot 4K video. And then after some time, I started to know that, okay, there is actually something called color depth. And I started to pixel peep into the videos I was looking, producing and all that. And I found out that there was a difference in color science when comparing my videos to videos of, friends that I had that were videographers. I began to ask questions, why are my shots looking kind of, there's this sharp contrasted difference between colors. Some colors just appear, some reds appear like patches of red rather than the, nice blend of red across the face. And so I began to explore things like 8-bit color depth and 10-bit color depth, and then I began to know, okay, there's something like color depth, which can be reflected in what bits your camera can shoot. And because of that, I've been gravitating towards how to shoot something better. Can I move to 10 bits? And then because of that, my camera would not shoot 8 bits. And so I was thinking, okay, maybe I could upgrade to 10 bits. That was another learning point for me. A third reason would be that if you get new gear, you can grow into it. You might not need all the features that your camera has now, but then you can grow into the features even as you grow in your career as a videographer, or maybe just a hobbyist or something else. Whatever it is, you can grow into it and learn as you go. So growing into, your camera, and something such as growing into your camera, growing into the feature that it has, be able to explore all of that and, get better as a videographer. There are some features on my camera that right now I don't really use. The peak of most of what I shoot is 4K 30 frames per second. And if I need to shoot slow-mo, most of slow-mo I shoot now is about 100 frames per second max. Although now I'm beginning to need something higher than 100 frames per second because I'm going for some kind of, filmmaking, storytelling. I'm going into that field and all that. And I need some slow-mo just to give some vibe to whatever story I want to tell. And that will be helpful. And so maybe that will be something that will make me want to upgrade, right? But currently, for most of what I do, I hardly even shoot 100 frames per second, except I'm shooting maybe like a video ad or something. Do you understand? So I'm still going into my camera, and I might not need to upgrade now. Another reason will be use case scenarios. For example, if you have 2 camera bodies and then you have one that you probably don't use much, you could rent it out. If you start a rental business, rent it out for people that may use some of the features that you have on that camera and stuff like that. So in that case, you're not using, it's making money for you and all that. So that's a use case scenario, and that doesn't necessarily mean your gear is wasting away and all that. It's kind of still working. And then the last reason I'll say is how much you can get that gear for. Prices change from time to time, and for many reasons, maybe a discount or something like that, prices may go down. And for many reasons, inflation and all that, prices may also go up. So you're probably not planning to get a particular gear at a particular point in time, but then, there is this rumor of inflation coming and all that, prices are going up. You may be better off getting the gear you plan to get next year now. Gather all the money you can gather and buy it now, because it might be twice the price next year and you might not have all that money then. So if you are not earning more than you're earning now. So there are things like deals, Black Friday sales and stuff like that, which can make, seemingly expensive cameras, become cheap. And even though you might not need that camera, or even though that camera might not be a priority, if you are at a stage where you're about to upgrade and you see, and you're about to upgrade to, let's say you're about to upgrade from A to B, but then you see that there's C, which you don't need, but C comes down to almost the price of B. Why not just then go and get C? That way you're kind of future-proofing, and that can help, you to also even grow into that camera and even learn more, as I've explained in the video before. While these points are non-exhaustive, I think these are valid points for you to acquire here, but you should be careful. There's a reason why it's called a syndrome. You can't just keep acquiring stuff and acquiring stuff and acquiring stuff without valid reasons. But if you think that it's your gear that would actually make you creative, you might be going wrong there, because creativity is in the hands, is in the eyes, is in the mind of whoever is telling the creative story. It's not really in the gear. Gear is just a tool. Someone can make something good with something cheap, and someone can make something crappy with something expensive. I mean, look at this movie, The Creator, that was released some time ago. Everything was on that movie, or most of the shots on that movie were shot on the Sony FX3, which is kind of like a prosumer camera. And, they were able to achieve very stunning shots with that camera. One wouldn't expect that kind of, movie and, high-spec kind of movie, Hollywood kind of thing to be shot on a Sony FX3. You probably think they released maybe the Paris series or something like that. But then it was shot on that camera, and the movie was was interesting. In fact, I got to watch the movie before I got to know that it was shot on a Sony FX3, and man, the storytelling was good, it was interesting, although there was a lot of CGI and all that, but then I was stuck to the story, I was stuck to the movie, and I couldn't get my eyes off the movie, and that's the most important thing, not the gear, basically. The gear is just the tools through which the story is told. That's basically it. Keep on being creative and keep on acquiring gear if you need to acquire gear. But most importantly, stay creative.